Rockwell families, I'm Cheryl Clark, principal at Rockwell Elementary. We've put together a slideshow to provide an overview of what you can expect in kindergarten, along with some helpful tips on ways you can help your child get ready for school. We've gathered a host of Rockwell teachers and specialists who will go through this slideshow with you and provide information for you. We can't wait to meet you in the fall.
Hi, Rockwell. You will see a packet. We have prepared a packet like this for all of our incoming kindergarten families. This is Getting Ready for Kindergarten. And inside this packet, you will find many helpful things that you can work on during the summer. So there is a Getting Ready for Kindergarten flyer provided by Montgomery County Public Schools. There is a Before School Starts packet. There is a Eureka Math Parent Roundup. There are alphabet cards provided by Montgomery County Public Schools. There's a handwriting practice workbook, scissors and cardstock so that you can help practice that cutting at home. There is a supply list for your kindergartner, and there's important skills for kindergarten. A packet of additional important skills to practice at home to help make kindergarten successful. These will be available for families to pick up during the summer, so look out for an email with more information about that.
Hi, Rockwell families. First and foremost, we want kindergarten to be a positive experience. We want it to be a place where they can learn in a risk-free environment, a place where they can grow based on their needs. Each child brings many different experiences with them, and our job is to foster habits that promote lifelong learning and to match instruction based on your child's needs. We also want it to be a place where we begin a partnership that will last through elementary school.
Getting ready for kindergarten. Some ways you can help your child get ready for school are spending time talking about school as a friendly place. Plan experiences and opportunities to share with others and clean up together, as these will be similar expectations at school. Encourage them to be independent. For example, practice eating lunch by opening containers and cutting their own food. Practice getting dressed by themselves and tying their shoes. Practice using the restroom independently and washing their hands. Encourage them to solve day-to-day problems that arise. For example, if they get invited to 2 birthday parties on the same day, involve them in the decision-making process. Practice finding their name in the written form if they don't know that yet. This will help them find things like their cubby, folder, or table area at school where their name is labeled.
Kindergartners will engage in many subjects. Reading includes a variety of literacy experiences with lots of listening, speaking, reading, and writing. In math, we implement the Eureka Math curriculum that equates mathematical concepts to stories with the aim of developing conceptual understanding. Students are engaged in real-world problem-solving experiences that encourage students to use various mental strategies to solve. In addition, students will participate in specials that are taught by the art, music, physical education, counselor, or media specialist. A more detailed schedule will be provided in the fall.
Our goal in Reading Language Arts is to help all students communicate effectively, orally, and in writing, and use language proficiently for a variety of purposes. The kindergarten curriculum focuses on the foundational skills necessary for early reading and writing success. They will have experiences with drawing a picture and telling about it, reading and writing their names, recognizing rhyming sounds, identifying letters and sounds. One of the best things you can do at home is read with your child every day. A great way to do this is by discussing a book using before, during, and after strategies. Before you read a book, ask questions and make predictions by reading the title and looking at the cover illustration. Discuss what you already know about the topic. During reading, stop throughout the book to make connections. You might ask, does it remind you of something? Or has this happened to you before? Make predictions. Select a point in the story to stop and ask, what do you think might happen next? After you've read the book, you can pick something to do, like retelling the story, including characters, settings, problem, and solution. Discuss what happened. Ask, what is the most important detail? Or what did the author want you to know? You can ask questions like, did you learn something new? Or did it change your mind about anything?
A great way to support your child with writing is to practice a variety of skills. To support their fine motor skills required to write, you can have your child work with Play-Doh, practice cutting with scissors. Fun ways to practice writing their name are writing their name in sand or shaving cream, or with fun pens, sidewalk chalk, or watercolors. In addition, you can play games to see if they can find their name on notes that you've posted around the house. Students would also benefit with practicing to write their names and numbers in similar ways they practice writing their name. Practice writing upper and lowercase letters. Practice writing numbers 0 to 10. Math in kindergarten will focus primarily on two important areas. The first is learning numbers and what numbers represent. The second is addition and subtraction. But they also learn to identify and work with shapes. Our goal is to develop students who value math and see it as useful to problem solve. Ways that you can support them at home is to practice counting. They can count a variety of objects like toys. They can count as they move, like counting the number of times that they can hop on one foot. They can play games that involve counting. They can go on a number hunt and look for numbers around the house, the library, the grocery store. They can also do a counting hunt and count how many trees, cars, or other things that they may see as you are moving throughout the community. You can use everyday objects to allow your child to count and group a collection of objects. Ways that you can support your child with adding and subtracting. Encourage your child to construct numbers in multiple ways. For example, what are some ways that you can make 10? Some answers might include 5 plus 5, or 6 plus 4, or 8 plus 2. Have your child explain their thinking. Have your child create a story problem to represent addition and subtraction of small numbers. For example, Anne had 8 balloons. She gave 3 away, so she had how many left? Encourage your child to stick with it whenever a problem seems difficult. This will help your child see that everyone can learn math. Ways that you can support understanding shapes is by having your child identify shapes and name them. Look around the environment and find shapes.
Science in kindergarten will focus on earth and space science, life science, and physical science. Earth and space science is focused on weather. Things that you can do at home to support this would be looking outside and describing the weather. Is it cloudy, rainy, sunny? Identify the types of weather that you might see in different seasons and the impact on your daily activities. Life science is focused on plants and animals. At home, you can discuss the basic needs of plants and animals and their habitats. You can compare life cycles of plants and animals to other plants or animals, and you can observe the seasonal changes of plants. Physical science is focused on motion. Kindergartners can identify different items that can push or pull. When you're at home, you could explore a toy car on different surfaces. Put it on the grass, tile, carpet, or concrete, and describe the differences in how the car moved. Our goal is to create historically literate and well-informed citizens who actively participate in a democratic society. You can support this at home by talking about rules and responsibilities in your house. Talk about different customs and traditions that make us each unique.
A recommended supply list has been provided in your welcome packet. We want to highlight a few of them. A backpack that will fit a school folder. We recommend one without wheels so it can fit in cubby spaces. Beginner pencils for beginning of the year for teaching proper pencil grip and letter formation. We will transition to number 2 pencils later in the year when they are ready. Lots and lots of glue sticks since we use these a lot. Typical size school box that will fit their supplies but not oversized that it takes up too much space on their table. Headphones. Five Below has a decent pair that aren't too expensive. And a pair of scissors. You can use the one included in your welcome pack.
There are many exciting events planned for our incoming kindergartners and their families. Please refer to our school's website for the most up-to-date information. The following events are important for kindergarten parents. Parent Night, we will share more details around the nuts and bolts of kindergarten, like bus schedules, lunch routines, etc. Open House will occur the week of August 24th, and Back to School Night will occur in September, where you'll hear more details about curriculum and schedules. Please look for the summer postcard that will include more details.
You can also find many resources on our schools and on MCPS's website. On the Rockwell website, click on Classrooms, then Kindergarten, and then scroll to the bottom of the page.
We are excited to see everyone the first week of school. This year, we will be trying something new since we were not able to host a kindergarten orientation in the spring. Every student will get an opportunity to work with all 3 kindergarten teachers the first week. Therefore, students will not be assigned a homeroom teacher until the second week. We want to use this time to get to know our kindergartners before creating diverse, dynamic classrooms that are well balanced. More information will be provided as we get closer to the beginning of the school year.
The next few slides will show pictures of the Rockwell staff that your child will have an opportunity to meet in the fall. The first slide showcases our administrative staff along with the office staff. This slide showcases the different specialists that your child will learn, count from the PE teacher, music teacher, art, media, and our counselor as well.
In addition, there are many other staff members here to support you and your kindergartner during the school year.
We can't wait to see you all in the fall. Enjoy the summer. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out by contacting the school.